We are now in the student financial section, and this is an opportunity for students to report if they worked in the previous year, 2019. For 2019, have you completed your IRS tax return or another tax return? Already completed, will file, not going to file. Select the one that is appropriate for you. What income tax return did you file for 2019? Again, this is for student. They will select their option. For 2019, what is your tax filing status according to your tax return? They may put single. And again, there's the option for the IRS data retrieval tool if they want to have those digits transformed to their application. If not, they could go manually, type it in. What is your adjusted gross income for 2019? And this amount can be found on the IRS form 1040 line 8B. They could put their amount that they worked. Go next. How much did you earn from working? And this, to look at their wages, salaries, and tips. And it tells us on the IRS form 1040, this will be found on line 1 plus schedule 1, line 3 plus 6 plus box 14, code A of IRS schedule K1. You'll put that amount there. We'll go next. Enter the amount of your income for tax for 2019. This is the amount of the IRS form 1040, line 14, minus schedule 2, line 2. So you will reference those documents. Again, questions about the combat pay, student college grants, scholarships reported to the IRS. Since our students are just starting their college experience, these may be zeros. As well as the IRA distribution. Well, if you did get that through your work, you'll look at lines on the 1040 for A plus 4C minus 4B plus 4D. Any IRA deduction payments, self-employed, SEP, simple, KIOG, other qualified plans of the IRS form 1040, schedule 1, total when you add the lines 15 plus 19. And also tax exempt interest income from the IRS form 1040 line 2A. Child support you paid because of a divorce or separation. Again, this is student information. Type that amount. If it doesn't pertain to them, they leave it 0. And then earning from work under cooperative education program offered by a college, you write that amount there. If not, 0. Taxable earnings from need-based employment programs such as further work study and need-based employer portion of fellowship and assistance. If you have an amount, you can write that there. Again, our students are entering college next year, so this very well may be 0. Child support received for all children. Do not include foster care or adoption payments. This is student information again. Any housing, food, or other living allowances paid to members of the military, clergy, and others, including cash payment and cash value benefits, do not include the value of on-base military housing or of a basic military allowance for housing. Payments to tax-deferred pensions and retirement savings plan paid directly or withheld from earnings, including but not limited to amount reported on W-2 form in boxes 12A through 12D with the codes D, E, F, G, H, and S. Don't include amounts reported in code DD. Veterans non-educational benefits such as disability, death, pension, or dependency or indemnity compensation, DIC, and or VA educational work study allowance. other untaxed income not reported, such as workers' compensation, disability, etc. Last question here. Money received or paid on your behalf, such as bills not reported elsewhere on this form. This includes money that you have received from a parent or other person whose financial information is not reported on this form and that is not part of a legal child support agreement. We'll go next. Do you want to skip questions about your assets? Again, we want to say no. That way you're not considered for verification later on. As of today, what is the total amount of current cash, savings, and checking account balance? This is also after you've paid your bills. As of today, what is the net worth of your investment, including real estate, not your home? Again, this is student information. As of today, what is the net worth of your current business and or investment farms? Don't include family farm or family business with 100 or fewer full-time or full-time equivalent employees. 0 if we do not. For students or parents who submitted that the parent's social security number was all zeros, you will get a verification message to make sure that the information has been typed in correctly. This is not saying that you've made a mistake. It is just checking to see if the information was correctly typed in. If your parents do not have a social security number and this information is correct, then you could click check for errors to be able to move on to the rest of the application. You may have to press this more than once. So this is my second time. And now it has allowed me to move on to the next section.